Hello, I am Lust, and welcome to our podcast. Today's episode is episode 1 of, we're going to call it Fantasy Boyfriend February, in honor of the month of love that is February. And with me today, we have Sloth.
Hello.
Vanity.
Hi.
Wrath.
Hello.
And Pride.
What up?
So welcome everybody.
Why sounds so gangster.
Sup? How you
So
doing?
welcome everybody. Just before we continue, reminder as a disclaimer to everyone listening, this is an adult-only podcast. We do talk about adult and 18+ topics. So if you are not 18+, then get the fuck out. There's a door. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out. Or if you must, continue with caution and be warned.
Alright, first runner-up, drum roll. Ooh!
I knew it. Oh, you are so lucky. I knew it. I knew it.
Pride was manifesting in paradise.
The chances we'd land on my pick first.
I knew it. I
The
knew that
day
was
that
going
you
to happen.
have all day to talk, it's the day that lands on.
Alright, this is definitely going to be a long conversation. Mother,
Alright.
please state who you put down.
Okay, so
Pride.
my pick was Hyunjin.
Your future husbands.
The love of my life, my future husband, and
Hey,
from
this is fantasy boyfriend, not husband.
Hey, leave me to my delusions, okay? Being delulu is a salulu, and I swear to God, if I say I'm marrying Hyunjin, I am marrying Hyunjin. It's happening.
It makes her happy.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows who he is, but just for the people who don't know.
Not everyone knows who he is. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
I said for the people who don't know, please explain.
Okay. Simmer down. So, for those who don't know, Hyunjin is one of 8 members in Stray Kids, and he is my bias. I love him. He is 23, and he is a rapper and dancer, and the band's visual, because they say he is the best looking. I mean, they're all good looking guys, but he got the title of visual. So basically, sorry, trying to feed the dog as I do this. He actually got spotted out and about in Seoul, and he didn't actually sign up to JYP. He got talents, he was talent scouted, and someone just picked him up off the street and was like, "Here, audition for JYP," and he did. And yeah, the rest is history. He spent 2 years training as a trainee in JYP. He had never danced before. Never really done any sort of performing arts before. In fact, before he was more into sports. And if he had gone in another direction, if he hadn't been talent spotted by JYP, he would probably by now be an interior designer. It's hot. Is anyone else hot? Hot. anyone hear the parrot laughing in the background, by the way?
The what laughing?
The parrot.
No.
Yeah, my parents have a parrot, and he's literally like, "Ow!" I just bit my tongue. He's chuckling away in the background.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm far too warm.
Damn, she's
This is how she gets when she's talking about her man. So you just gotta give her a few minutes. She'll be okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so how'd you come across, I guess,
So-
Stray Kids?
so my introduction to shut up. My introduction to Stray Kids actually came from one of the other members. So my story of falling down what I can only describe as the Stray Kids rabbit hole started with one of the other members, Felix. So I think the first video I ever saw was Felix in the music video for God's Menu on TikTok. And I was like, oh, well, who's this? And then I followed Felix in the rabbit hole, found various dance like tutorials for S Class, which is one of the songs from the 5-Star album. I started learning that, and like I said, continued down the rabbit hole, started listening to their music, and was like, hey, you want to know what? This shit's good. And yeah, so I had to learn everything about who he was, and that is when I was like, oh, well, who are all these other people? Look at all these guys. These are all stunning. But yeah, the one who caught my eye was Hyunjin. He is overwhelmingly good looking, but there's just so like aside from the fact that he is a absolutely phenomenal rapper, he is an absolutely like, for anyone out there who knows him and who has seen him perform, he is a phenomenal dancer. Like, and he loves to dance, and like, dance is something I am very, very much into and absolutely adore. But he's also very like, I don't know, he's kind of the opposite from me in that he's quite introverted, whereas I'm like, I kind of collect introverts. So
That makes
so-
us.
so yeah, so I guess that his shy, quiet nature kind of attracted me, like the fact that then he doesn't know someone, he is a bit more reserved, a bit more like mellow, but then like you get to know him and all, he's a riot. And then like he's also very like creative outside of music. He's actually like, it's just a hobby to him, but his art is incredible. I don't know, personality wise, I know he's got a bit of a flair for the dramatic. Like, everyone calls him the drama llama because he is so dramatic. Like, he can be so dramatic at times, and I'm like, that resonated with me, I guess, because, well, I'm the same. But yeah, my god, I'm literally like scratching the skin off my arm. It's so hot in here.
You're so nervous. Cute.
I need to find a colder room to stand in. But yeah,
Aw.
yeah, that's
Calm
That is my
down, y'all.
man.
Calm down.
Is
Lost
that is that like all the stuff you like or love about him?
there's just so. I'm sorry, the bird is just driving me absolutely batshit mental. There's just so many things. Like I said, he's like I'm like struggling to put it into words. What is so
Damn.
unbelievably.
First time I've heard Mother so flustered.
I know, it's kind of hot, actually.
She also
I'm
chose
like,
the person, so.
I'm like, who
You
is this person?
This is just
Like,
me talking about.
wow.
This is me just talking about him. Though. Can you imagine what the fuck would happen if I met him? Like
Not only that, imagine how you would be if you seen him in person.
Oh, I'd fall apart. I would
She'd pick
literally
him up
just
off
be
the
like,
streets.
"What's that?"
I said she'd pick him up off the streets.
I'm like, "Yes." Like, do like firemen's left. I'm like, "You're coming home with me." No, I wouldn't do that because that'd be weird, and I don't want him to think I'm weird.
We'll take
But
care
yeah.
of him. Don't worry.
it's like, yeah. So sorry, Chan, stolen one of your members. You're not getting him back. Sorry, he's mine now. Promise I'll take good care of him.
Okay, so besides Mother, does anyone else?
For any stays out there listening, I'm joking. I am not going to kidnap Hyunjin. I am not going to kidnap him.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Disclaimer: Mother's not going to kidnap him.
I'm not going to kidnap him because he's going to come with me willingly.
Yes, you are. You are going
He's gonna
to
come
kidnap
willingly
him. You're going
with
to
some.
chain him to your bed. Go lie.
Hey,
He's not. He's going to come willingly.
Oh yes, he will. Thanks to you.
Okay, Pride, your mic kind of sounds far away.
I'm sorry, I'm outside because
Okay.
I am such a bad mother. I forgot I was supposed to pick up my kid. So I'm outside. Don't laugh at me.
You're not a bad mother.
Don't
I
laugh
forget
at me.
about them too.
You fucking son.
A mother.
Oh my gosh, so bad.
I think it's safe to say. I'm not sure. Unless anyone has any questions, I think I've said my piece. Like, I mean,
I have questions.
Okay, go for it.
No, don't.
Okay.
Listen, don't get her started, okay?
So,
Because when she starts, she will not stop.
I don't know how to pronounce it, so apologies if I don't say anything great. Hyunjin, right?
Corrector.
Okay.
We'll just cut it out. Just tell her the name.
Hyunjin.
I'm doing it.
Hyunjin.
So so that's his Korean name?
Yes.
Right? Yes.
That's
I
his
don't know these
legal
things.
name.
I don't do the K-pop thing. Okay, just hear me out. Just let me. I'm not offending anybody. Is his other name? Is that one Felix, or is that like?
No.
Felix is a different
No,
person.
Felix is a
I
different
don't know.
person. Felix
Okay,
is
so
Australian,
Felix is
so
a different
he does
name.
have an English name.
So yeah.
I'm
Felix
so
is the one with the
sorry.
deep voice.
Yeah,
Felix is the one with the deep
Felix
voice.
is, yeah,
I
Felix.
thought. Okay.
Yeah, Felix is the one with the
That's the only one she knows, guys.
face of an angel, voice of a demon.
Literally.
Literally. But yeah, no, Felix is a different person. Although Hyunjin does have like an English name. He lived in Vegas for like 2 years.
Yeah, he lived in Vegas for 2 years.
Oh.
Where he went by the name Sam Huang. So
Yeah.
his English name is Sam.
Oh.
Although he doesn't look like a Sam. He just does not look like a Sam. I'm sorry.
He does not.
Well,
Also,
normally
you forgot
when
to mention that he's the tallest in the group too.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
normally whenever like they come and they come and study here or something, they choose like just a basic English name. That way we could actually say it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like he chose the name rather than being born with it and his parents choosing it.
Yeah, because I've heard some K-pop stars,
Yeah,
their
so
management or whoever, like they choose the names for the K-pop. So like I thought it was cool that he, even though I don't particularly think he looks like a Sam, but
Okay,
that's
yeah.
something he personally chose. So I like that aspect of it though. Like he said, "I'm Sam," and that's what he was okay with, and I was like, well, cool. He got to choose, like, well, actually, not just him, but all the members got to choose their English name, which I thought was really fucking
He
cool.
probably likes Supernatural.
I'm listening.
Okay,
I am
so
listening.
anyone else want to any other questions, complaints, prayers?
Oh, if there was complaints, Mother and Pride would kill us. So
Yeah, but you're a wild card, so anything could come out.
Yeah,
Anyone
lots
have
of things
anything
come
else
out.
to add?
a lot of things.
Yeah. I feel like I could gush about him for hours. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, I literally, like, I'm constantly, like, I find myself, like, doom scrolling on, like, Instagram, like, reels and, like, edits of him and stuff, and I'm just like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
It's so-
Yeah, but do you have anything else to like say?
to say about him.
Like
I
besides the
Uh,
fact that he's a dancer and he raps and
What
he's
I
the
would
tallest of the
say
group
about
and
him, he's not my bias. Obviously, the girls know who it is, but we'll get to that another day. What I do admire about him is his dancing. Like, I don't dance personally. I have 2 left feet, but I grew up obviously being Hispanic. Dancing is such a big thing in our culture, especially like my mother loves to dance. Like that
yeah.
is her huge, like, she always like teases me because she's like, I love to dance and I got 2 children who don't. So as
our
in that,
mother.
like, yeah, biologically.
Mm.
I know how to dance, Mom.
Yeah.
I took 4 years of dance class, Mother. I can do it.
I'll let her know.
I mean, I took dance class too as a child, but you don't see me dancing. So
So yeah, like,
You have children who can dance.
so growing up and like always dancing and parties and stuff like that, you kind of learn to watch people. So when it comes to me watching like the Stray Kids videos and stuff like that, like I can always see, like, I don't know, I can distinguish the moves from different like members, but I'm always drawn to Hyunjin's like dance moves because it's just so fluid, and I'm like, fuck, like if I could dance like that would be how I'd want it, because it I don't know how to describe it exactly. But in certain choreographies,
I
you can
think
see the breakdowns before the next move, and like with him, it's just like one whole fluid. Like, it's kind of like a, I wouldn't even call it a dance anymore. It's just kind of like a, I don't know, an art really. The way he dances and then just goes from one move to the next, or like I've seen some of the other,
oh, he's the one with the thick lip.
yeah, I've seen some other like behind the
yeah. Well,
reels
I mean,
on TikTok, like where they're all fucking
yeah.
around and then he just breaks and starts dancing like so passionately, like it's insane.
The thing about the way he dances is like it's exactly the same. Like, I think he's not like, you can compare him to, like, so basically Hyunjin is part of Dancer Asha, so like the 3 members that are like the main dancers within Stray Kids, and you can compare his style to the likes of Lino, who is a professionally trained dancer, and their execution of moves, the way they dance, the way they move, is completely different. Their style is so completely different to each other. Like,
I think too
you can see,
It's very
what I was
different.
noticing is
yeah,
like when the and I'm not trying to criticize the members, like, everyone, like I said, I'm a person who has 2 left feet, so I don't fucking dance for shit. But like, you can kind of, at least in my perspective, maybe because I notice little stupid things like this, but you can see them like they're just trying to like kind of match the movements to the song, whereas with Hyunjin, like I don't know, it just comes off like he just feels the rhythm differently. So his movements, like, it's just so
yeah,
different.
yeah. I think it's because he's not just. It's like you say, he's not just doing the moves as choreography. He's doing, like, he actually feels
Mhm.
the movement, like even like like he's done like dance practice lives and stuff. You can see in the way he moves, he's not just like doing like for the likes of like professional dancers, they'll count and they'll do the moves to count. He just kind of moves and it's very fluid. Like it's just, I think because he's not been trained in that rigid style, he's
Yeah.
not been like, I mean, he is very talented. He wasn't naturally talented at dance. Like when he practiced really hard, like for hours and hours when he first started, like after school while he was a trainee, he trained and practiced for hours because he wasn't naturally talented as a dancer. In fact, he got criticised a lot. And everyone was like, do you want to know what? You're good looking, your looks are enough, but that wasn't enough for him. Like, he wants to be, like, that's another thing that I really love about him is the fact that he wants to be so much more than what's on the surface, because at the end of the day, beauty fades. It's what's on the inside, you know? Like, he wants to be remembered for being like a songwriter, for being a musician, for being a dancer, for being like for being an all-rounder, not just being someone who looks good. Like that was never something he wanted. So he, like I said, wasn't naturally talented as a dancer, but he practiced and he worked hard and then became lead dancer.
I think that's where
and he like didn't
sorry.
yeah, and he did like, I mean, he did his own choreography for what's his face, Sam Tinez, Play with Fire. That's all his own choreography. Like he did that. Like, and then there was like he won like Artist of the Month for Studio Tune, and like he did. I can't remember the name of the song, but like he won Artist of the Month for his dancing. And like he really like he really kind of put his heart and soul into it. Like he's really, I think his tenacity, his drive, his passion, his ambition, like that's something that resonates with me like so much. Like it's what that fire is why I find him so attractive. Like it's like I said, sure he is visually stunning to look at, but for me, my love for him is it's not just skin deep. Like it is all these things as well.
He just adds like his own style when he dances. Like watching this man dance is like it's just so satisfying. Like I've never enjoyed somebody's dancing as as much as I've enjoyed his. Like I can watch this man dance for forever. Like that's how good he is.
I love it for you guys.
I was actually gonna say,
Yeah.
to me personally, I think he does have the talent, but again, it goes back to the topic that like Mother was saying. It's not the talent that maybe they were expecting because it's not professionally trained. But the way he moves and the way he comes up with certain choreography, that is a person that is just talented in the art of dancing, at least in my point of view. So I think that's where I guess maybe he felt like he wasn't living up to the other members who were maybe a bit more trained or knew more things regards to dancing. But that's what I like about him that makes him different is that when he moves, it's not just a structural dancing like oh you have to match this move set in regards to the song, and he doesn't. He feels it and he moves totally different. I don't know that. I think that's at least that's what catches my eye when I watch him dance. Okay, I'm done.
Not to mention too, when they're all doing choreography, he does help out with the other kids as well. I noticed.
For a while, he was in fact like he was actually helping come up with the choreography. Like he has choreographed some of their choreography for stage performances. Obviously, he's obviously not done it single-handedly. Like they've had a choreographer as well, but he has had input in terms of what they do. Like they're like he's someone whose opinion in terms of dance matters. Like I think that's a big thing.
Yeah. Guys.
Are we gonna
What?
continue or are we
Oh.
choosing another?
I don't know, it gets really silent sometimes.
I have nothing to say about this dude. I don't even know him.
Yeah, same. So I feel like this is more like Pride, Mother, and Wraths, maybe? Topic discussion.
Yeah, that's why
Wow.
I'm just letting them talk. I can't do nothing.
I mean, you can do a whole lot.
Like what? Google?
I can-
These people already said everything.
Yeah. Well, I think it's safe to say if you haven't paid attention to him before, you should.
No thanks. I don't feel like fighting.
Oh, this fucking door. Right. Yeah, you should. At the very least, like, if you're interested, check out his dancing because, like,
Nah, the only time I will pay attention to him is on your wedding day.
yes.
Because I don't need to get shot anywhere before that.
Bro, I will buy you shots on that wedding day. Like, so many. We'll get fucked up.
I
Oh
can
my
record you guys
God.
for blackmail later.
Oh, please.
Ah,
Get
not like you don't already have dish on me. Whatever.
I have multiple on
Yeah.
you guys.
We just gotta
But
get
yeah,
the dish
not-
on Wrath. That's fine.
Do you want to know
No.
something?
She holds
So
my
I've
liquor.
started. Does anyone remember Threads?
Huh?
I've started dedicating my Threads is literally just me shit posting Hyunjin pictures and shit, and like usually mostly unrelated comments, like and captions and stuff. Yes, you enjoy your cage. But yeah, like I have found. Did you hear that, little fucker? Anyway, yeah. So
Okay, next spin. Huh? You still got more?
I put go in your cage. Go in your cage. Sorry, I'm trying to put the bird to bed while we chat. It is so friggin' hot in this room. Did you hear that? Okay.
I think you're going crazy a little bit.
Did he
It's
do
okay.
a raspberry? Like a
No, that was clearly Mother.
oh, she farted. Okay.
No, he just squawked. He was like,
Oh,
like
you
a
squawk.
strangled cat.
I thought it was something else.
No, that was the bird. That was
That
the
was
bird.
fucking-
Sure.
It was burb. Look, check the burb.
Why are you showing visual on our podcast?
Oh, it's a pretty boy.
The bird can be cut out. The burb can go. But yeah, you can see the burb. Oh, he's
Burb
going in
can
his
go.
cage, motherfucker.
Okay, while she's dealing with that, I guess we're done with this topic.
Yeah, I think I've said all I need to say. Like, I think I have gushed about my future husband.
If I can just If I can say, I really love Flustered Mother. It's kind of hot, and I kind of like it.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
do we have time for another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another spin of the wheel. Y'all are killing me. Next is
Oh my God!
this
Another of mothers.
person.
Mother's the winner today.
I am
Whoever
winning,
this
winning.
one is.
I am winning at life.
That's debatable.
Okay, so
Do you want to? Okay, so you do want to talk?
well, I've talked a lot. So do you want to do someone else and we can save him for a week, or but
I mean,
because
we
I
can
can
save
talk now.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Go for it, mother.
So no one's sick of the sound of my voice yet.
I mean,
I would
I'm
like
probably just gonna tune you out,
I can love the
like I
voice.
did last one. But
Thanks. Love you too.
Hey, at least she's being honest
all
about
I
it.
kept hearing, was he's a dancer and a rapper over and over again. So I
What you're not weren't interested in about learning about the love of my life and
no.
and my future husband.
I heard
Always
what I
gonna-
needed to hear, and y'all just went on a tangent about it. So
Okay, well, I suppose okay, so we have Arankai. So Arankai is he's a bit of
Oh,
oh
ignore that. I was trying to take him off.
he is so he found him on TikTok. So he is known on TikTok. He's basically like I kind of stumbled across Book Talk, and he is known for his unnaturally deep, seductive voice. Like he's got a very lovely voice when he speaks. Like it's very deep and very mysterious. And yeah, so he like does audios and stuff and like silly videos on TikTok. But I guess what he is most famous for is his music. So he is a musician. Funnily enough, I have a thing for musicians. But yeah, so basically, I love he's part of a band, so he's part of Archers, that are like they're a metalcore band from Wisconsin. And they're really, really good. They've got so many good songs. So if you haven't heard them already, go and check them out because they're amazing. But yeah, so I started listening to his music because I was listening to Arankai's music. I came across Archers and fell in love with their music too. Like they are just so good. Like I mean, I kind of go from one extreme to the other in my taste, really, because we've got like my love of K-pop, so we've got my love of Stray Kids, but apart from Stray Kids, the majority of my taste in music is metalcore. So yeah, but thanks to Arankai and thanks to Archers, it's kind of how I came back towards that kind of music. I listened to that kind of music growing up, and I just kind of, I don't know, kind of fell in love with it. Like, so the song that I would say was kind of my anthem for a while. So you can find Arankai on Spotify, and his the song that I fell in love with really when I first found him was, hang on, I don't know. Can we play? Can we play any of the music?
No.
Okay. So basically, he has a he did a cover of Hosier's version of "Eat Your Young," and that's the kind of song that I kind of found him on. And I was like, the song's really good. I really like this. And so if you haven't listened to it, like I would say it is a song that is better. Like the cover version that he done is better than the original. Like it is phenomenal. But I think maybe that's just because I'm biased because I really love him, but like and his music. But I just think his voice suits the song so much better. But since then, like he's been around for a while. He's got like some really good songs. He released recently, and I mean like recently, as in like in the last week, released a new song, called "Contortionist," which it's corking. You need to go and listen to it because you need to go and listen to. You just need to go and listen to everything of his because it's so good. And you need to go and listen to Archers. And if you do love Archers, they're actually currently on tour in the US with another band that I haven't heard of before. Another band called Savage Hands. Don't know if anyone knows them, but yeah. So basically, that is Arankai, and he is just top notch. I think I'm not the only one who loves him. I think we Envy, so Miku loves him as well. Like I think, and I'm not sure if she found him through me or if she had the same. I just bit my tongue. Stumbled across him on like on TikTok, but yeah, if he's one of those people you fall in love with his voice and his face first because he is very pretty. He's a very pretty boy. And then like everything else just kind of falls into place. But he's such a sweetheart as well. Like I've been like I'm obviously like active in his Discord and like I've listened to him talking lives. He's just so sweet. Like he's such a kind and like adorable guy. Like he's just so lovely. Like and you don't because like he's still quite like small time as an artist. Like you don't really get to see that a lot because obviously like the artists to get big you don't really see a lot of their personality in terms of like who they are as a person. Like you see who they are like on stage, but you don't really get that opportunity to interact with those artists on a personal level. And I've had that chance like to, like I said, interact with him on Discord, interact with him on his lives on like Instagram or on TikTok, like and there's actually like an Archer's Facebook group where I've he's kind of pops in and out of there. Like I and also like his fiance, soon to be wife, is like active in there, and she's so lovely as well. Like it's so nice, like having that kind of I don't know, just having that kind of bond is the wrong word, but having that kind of
Connection,
insight into and like that, like who they are as a person, like who he is as a person, like, and the fact that he's just so genuinely kind and loving and generous, and like the fact that like I mean he's just talented because I mean he does all his like produces all his own music to like that then gets put on Spotify. He's a bassist and like he's another what I like. One of the things that I like about him so much is it's an all-rounder. It's more than just what's on the surface. Like I think that's what drew me into him in the first place is the fact that he is more than just a pretty face. There's so much more to him than that. And yeah, but that is Oscar. That is Arankai. And there we go.
Clappies, clappies, clappies.
Woo!
I know. I actually follow him too. So
Discord
Do you
needs to
have anything
add
that-
a clapping sound effect.
Huh?
I mean, never mind. Apparently, show thingy doesn't have sound effects.
it's
Rude.
okay. But
I can
definitely
just
he's a
have-
good guy.
Huh?
He's definitely a good guy. I follow him on Instagram.
Your taste is debatable. Anywho,
Okay, just
Um,
because I might look funny does not mean my taste is debatable.
it is.
No.
Wrath, what's our time?
So rude.
So we're about
Nothing?
to hit 46 minutes.
Alright, so that's pretty much all we got.
Mm-hmm.
What we got? 45 minutes of me talking. Yay!
Yay! I'm not
Yay!
gonna lie, that song has been stuck in my head all day, basically. His version.
Don't sing it.
Which one?
His newest one that is Hosier's cover.
Oh, Eat You Young.
Yeah, Eat Your Young. God, I love Hosier.
Huh?
Yeah, that is such a good song. Like, do you want to know something? I never heard the original of that. I didn't hear the original of that first, so I didn't hear Hosier's version first. I heard Arankai's version first, and like I then, God knows how many months later, heard the original, and I was like, "What is this? Like, what is this shit? Like, I don't like this. What is this song?" And then I realized what the song was, and I was like, I do like the song. I just don't like it from the original artist. The original artist is kind of doesn't really do the song justice.
That's perfectly fine. I like Hosier. Hosier is like one of the few people I'll actually listen to like his playlists.
Oh no!
Like-
I mean, I like Hosier. Like that song, "Take Me to Church." I love that. That's a brilliant song. But I don't know. It's just something about the voice and the way Hosier sings that song. I think Arankai did it better. Like, I mean, it's just one of those songs. Like there are a few out there, but it's just one of those songs that yes, the cover version was in fact better than the original.
Yeah, that's perfect. Hosier tends to be more like calmer with his music. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he's quite mellow.
Yeah, and I love him for that just by itself because it's just like there's some songs on there that just hit just right. That just But Arankai, it's definitely like has a really good deep voice for it. Yeah, it brings out a new perspective of Hosier. So. Oh God,
Okay, and that was Mommy Lust's Fantasy Boyfriend. Starting February, right? Okay. Thank you for joining us today. Please like, follow, and share all of our social medias. We are on Discord, which is our main platform, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube. See us on the next. My dyslexia hit. See you all next time, sinners. And we will also be joining Twitch, where some of us will be gaming together once we get that started.
So it's a work in process.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow. I'm gonna
Since
I mean,
it was my episode, I've claimed this episode as mine.
yep, it's officially hers.
Yep.
You know what's so funny when I accidentally, like, when I was trying to get the last one's name off, and I accidentally